Alright everyone, it's time for a link in the description kind of video. You should definitely go to it. That is Vincent James' channel of the Red Elephants on Bitchute. He got banned a couple days ago on YouTube. I was going to make a video on it yesterday actually, but I had to bump it because of all the news that was piling up. He's got some interesting content there, mostly of a political nature of course. Mainly though, this is standard anti-tech censorship video because, I mean, we've seen over the course of the last year, most often YouTube at this point doesn't even use the normal strike system, and it's beginning to irk me because the whole reason that they implemented and even reformed it a while ago and added a fourth strike policy to give people a fair warning before they got kicked off potentially or suffered any consequences. The whole idea is that, you know, if a person is doing something supposedly against the TOS, but they're not being a complete assmonger, they shouldn't immediately get kicked off the site. Like on many sites, you don't even get a warning. YouTube decided to implement a policy that sort of lengthened the process to give people at least a little bit of a benefit of the doubt. And my thing has always been, I think that YouTube should give even more benefit of the doubt to people who have been on the platform for a long time and or have larger channels. They already have a priority system. What about a sub-priority system for people that have simply been there and generated a huge amount of content with no problems for lengthy periods of time? Like, why don't you give people an extra strike for every year that they're on the platform and didn't have one? I'd certainly have to go out of my way to get banned at that point, and I think that's why they won't implement such a policy. He essentially got nuked from orbit without any strikes at all, and this is this happened to Malnu. It's happened to dozens of different people. The unifying feature seems to be they're all fully independent creators without either corporate contracts or some sponsor that runs them like a puppet. It's gotten to the point even where, like years ago, if you got banned off YouTube, a lot of people would tend to try to make a new account, or they would sort of beg, borrow, and plead to YouTube on Twitter and elsewhere and appeal over and over and stuff like that. And YouTube needs to take note of this because ultimately, at the end of the day, it is a good and fun platform that a lot of people, including myself, enjoy using, but you are fast approaching the point at which you've alienated some of your most fervent user base to the point where I see increasingly when people get banned, they don't even give a fuck. Like, Worski gets banned off of YouTube. He says, I told him, you know, well, you can appeal. Here's the appeal form. He's like, I don't care anymore. I'm on, what is it, D-Live. Malnu, I don't think cares. He's on Bitchute. He's on Library. And now Vincent James has been banned. Here's his Bitchute channel. It's not like his material is going away. You can still watch. He's got fucking over 30,000 subscribers already on the platform. There was a long time when most people didn't hit that number on YouTube. Certainly at the same point in its development, Bitchute's only a few years old, it was real goddamn difficult to have even a few thousand subscribers on YouTube at that point. Most people, the popular names on YouTube were lucky to have 10, 20K. There are what, 100, 200 people that are in the 10K club at this point on Bitchute, and many more on Library. So yeah, link in the description to his Bitchute channel. You should check out his work. I will vouch for him. It probably didn't even do anything wrong, probably. Probably just, you know, he pissed off the wrong priority creator and someone whispered in Susan's ear and he just got nuked from orbit. It seems to happen a lot lately and it's rather unfortunate. That's about all. Peace out.